You do talk a lot about being an outsider. You're new to this political game. One of your most ambitious desires is to dismantle part of Washington. You talked about the FBI earlier. You talk about this with respect to federal agencies, the administrative state. Washington Post, George Will writes a piece over there saying Ramaswamy, who has not encountered many problems that are impervious to his charisma and certitude, believes that a forcefully expressed presidential vision can conquer Washington's viscosity. When he has lived longer, he will know better. Now, even President Trump talked about how hard it was to, quote, drain the swamp, the agencies here, the infrastructure, the bureaucracies. What makes you better equipped?
So, look, Shannon, I bring a unique combination of, yes, somebody who is an outsider who's had success in business, but with a deep understanding of the Constitution and statutory authority to do it. If I may say this, I think I'm the presidential candidate in the last 30 years who has the best understanding of the legal basis to actually shut down the administrative state. 5 U.S.C. 3302 empowers the U.S. president to set the regulations governing the Office of Personnel Management, setting the rules of people who work in the civil service departments of that federal bureaucracy. So if there's one thing I can promise is by the time I'm done, we will have, again, 3 branches of government in the U.S., not 4, that will shut down the regulatory state. And, Shannon, that's one of the keys to actually unlocking the economy itself. We're slated to grow at less than 1% GDP growth this year. We've grown at over 4% for most of our national history. And the administrative state, the way it shackles the U.S. energy sector, the way it pays people to stay at home instead of to go back to work, this is a big part of the problem. And I understand this deeply on constitutional grounds. Okay. I believe that if an agency should not exist, it deserves to be shut down.
I will expect to cover some of these fights in the Supreme Court if you go that route with some of these federal agencies and employees.